What's up, everybody? You're watching the Hearthstone for Noobs channel, and tonight we're having a little tournament with special deck building restrictions, and you can see those on the right-hand banner of the stream or the video if that's what you're watching. But first match here is me versus Shawn, and the basic gist of this is all the spells cost 4 or less, and all the creatures cost 4 or more. So it's going to be a bit of a slow start in some of the games, I think. But like once we get going, I think the whole idea here was to try and get just big, strong minions just battling it out on the field, like for our matches, which I thought would be kind of fun. So we're going to just get into it. And right now it's Warlock versus Druid. My other deck is Druid. I can't remember what Shawn's other deck was that he submitted, but we expected there was possibly going to be a lot of Warlock versus Druid tonight. Pretty much because you can basically build handlock. Not quite, but close. But yeah, the traditional handlock has cards like Ancient Watcher and Sun Fairy Protector and stuff like that. And because you can't play minions that cost less than 4 in this game, or spells that cost more than 4, like also you don't have like Siphon Soul, you don't have Big Game Hunter, things like that. So yeah, we'll just start off with a little Dark Bone here and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I wonder if he's playing a bunch of like Paladin Shredders and Mechanical Yetis, because that might screw me up right here, giving him a little bit extra boost. But expect to see pretty much Piloted Shredders everywhere tonight, because I think that's going to be like your that's like your one drop in this game, Piloted Shredder. All right, what are we drawing to? Okay, well, speak of the devil. I think I'm just gonna clear a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, so we can't even. Alright, what are we going to lose? I don't mind Twilight. Ooh, Sludge Belcher, that's harsh. And like I said, no Big Game Hunter, so no really good answer for Dr. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I guess we're just gonna have to put out a big old Twilight Drake. But I feel like this one's already, I'm already on the back foot here, slipping away a little bit. Molten Giant wouldn't be too bad. But this one looks about over. Just didn't get enough going fast enough. Can we even kill anything here? I don't think so. Not really. Can't combo anything with Shadow Flame. Yep, pretty much donezo. We can delay it. And see if turn 8 turns out better for us, but that's still 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably has a swipe as well. So what's that? 15, 16. Any little bit of extra damage here will do it. Double swipe. That'll do it. Alright, game 1 to Shawn. See, you can't drop a minion till turn 4 and game over by turn like 8, so not too bad there. Alright, see if I can give him a taste of his own medicine. Oh, that's right, it's a priest. Okay. So I think we can expect some Velen's Chosen here. That's for sure. And what else? Maybe some Divine Spirits. Maybe Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo. He can't use Death Lord because it's 3 mana. But I think if he's adventurous, he might be using Mogashawn Warden, which used to get a lot of play in the Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo decks. But he also shouldn't really have an answer for my Piloted Shredder on turn 2. Or turn 3. So hopefully, standard priest turn 2. You always have to thank the priest when he heals you. So you see, I think everybody knew when we set this challenge that Innervate was like, Innervate and Wild Growth are going to be pretty good cards just to try and get creatures out faster. Priest is the opposite, but like there's so many big cards in my deck that he could have just stolen anything. Alright, well, we need that. That's useful. Can't wait to see what you stole. This is his first chance to actually play a minion. So we could expect maybe like a Chillwind Yeti or another Piloted Shredder. But I assume he's going to want to keep a good one. Oh, he stole a swipe. Wow! I'm going to say he's probably going to want to keep a minion so he can just throw Power Word Shield on it pretty quickly. What are you thinking about, buddy? Is it going to be... Well, no, Azure Drake could just be kind of like feeding me a card. You got to think he's going to want to try and combo something with Power Word Shield. A Yeti would get up to 7 health. Oh, Vol'jin. Well, that just happened. Alright, alright. Can force a Shadow Word Death out here. I'll slow him down a little bit. And besides like some of the general removal spells that you would expect from 4 or less mana, it's going to be really interesting to see what people chose to go with here. Well, this is going to hurt, but I gotta kill Vol'jin, I think. Pretty sure. Beautiful, look at that. That's right on time. Azure Drake for the win. It wasn't really too hard to make these decks. I think, like I said, when everybody got the rules, there's obviously so many good minions that are 4 or greater power, and that scales all the way up to the big legendaries like Ragnaros and Ysera and stuff like that. But the fact that you don't have really any early game, I kind of thought I might see a couple mages with Unstable Portal and some like spells like Duplicate. I was working on a deck like that earlier, but I didn't really get it done in time. How many swipes are you going to steal, buddy? Alright, well, we'll get out the other Shadow Word Death. And because you can't play spells that cost more than 4 mana, you can't play Mind Control. So even if we get out a big creature on turn 10, if he manages to deal with all this, he actually can't steal any of my creatures after that, and that's pretty comforting. Might be over. Well, he's got 1 blocker. Ysera can definitely take some hits. I would really love to draw my Spellbreaker. And then we can silence Rag and just kind of start pounding face here. That's not it. I think it's YOLO time. Come on, Rag. Hit him in the face. 50-50. Yes! GG. Alright, and so now it's going to be my Warlock again versus this Priest. And the first match all hinges on this. And actually pretty quick. I mean, like, what was that, turn 10 or turn 9? So, I mean, there is going to be a lot of heat on the board as soon as we start rolling out creatures, and that's the fun part. And it really is going to come down to whether they start trading a lot or... let's see here. We'll just keep these. I hope I don't draw a second one of these. And that is a pretty good card. Alright, and we have the coin, so if we need to, if we draw into something pretty decent, like one of our Pilot Shredders, we can get that out in turn 3. And like I was saying earlier, like, we can't really replicate Handlock to a T, so I've got a few little other things in here, like a couple of these, and well, 2 of these, because most people only run 1 in Handlock, and then a couple of these, which will help my my 4-drops clear off some of the bigger stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we kind of want to play something here, or at least not tap. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just pass the turn. Otherwise, we're going to overdraw. We definitely don't want to do that, because a lot of the cards in this deck are super important just to get it done. Alright, we got a Twilight Drake. See, if I can draw one of those, I'll be fine. Mine be a little bigger. Oh, there we go. Well, we get out a Shadow or Death right here in most cases, and if he's not holding it, then that's pretty unlucky, because I'm going to be able to wail on this Drake, or just go face. Really depends on what we see next. There's a possibility he has like Defender of Argus, but he can't really combo it with anything, so he's just going to be stalling with the Drake being taunted up. I'm guessing he doesn't have Shadow or Death. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have taken this long to do it. And out of all those cards, you've got to think at the very least he's got a pretty decent 4-drop. I mean, there's no way he's so jammed up he just can't play anything here. Dragonkin Sorcerer. So, might be sort of a dragon-themed priest. I mean, we see the drakes, and I know earlier we saw Ysera. Alright, so I'm going to kind of, I think the best play here is just to make sure everything's gone. Keep control. So we're going to do that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm high enough up on mana that I don't really need to worry about what I'm going to be able to play. So we're going to coin out a draw here. There you go. And now I'm sure I still won't overdraw on the next turn. Would hate to mill myself. Wow, he's still an Emperor. Now, I'm sure he's got one of his own, so when we see 2 of those, it could be trouble. Alrighty. Let's get out Sylvanas. And hopefully he's just going to straight up trade here. And then we'll just have to react to whatever he plays on turn 7. High likelihood of Dr. Boom, by the way. Or a cheap Ragnaros. Well, that sucks. I think we're in pretty big trouble. See, I can't do an awful lot. I'd like to do a double here, and well, I think we're going to go ahead and play this. Either Rag hits it, or next turn we actually get to do some good work with it. And at least moving into 8 mana, if I'm still alive, I'll be able to play another creature and probably get it taunted up, both of them. So Although I don't, I mean, I'm holding quite a lot of healing. I almost wouldn't mind if Rag hit face here. Oh shoot. Well, maybe now. Yeah, oh my god, just use all my cards against me, buddy. Now I definitely want Rag to hit the Molten Giant, otherwise it's all over. 50-50. Just like my win. Yep, he got me. Alright, good game, Shawn. Ragnaros for MVP. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next match.